Good work. Well done. Good work. Good work. Good work. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good work. Well done. Good work. Well done. Only one more. Well done. Good work. Portal now open. Where did you learn